Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Carla here with Craftsy Carla. Welcome, welcome, my friend. I'm gonna go super quick to Decoupage Central, making sure we are live on Decoupage Central. Say hello as you come in. Okay, I see myself in here. So, happy July 1st, my friend. Hope everybody is having a beautiful day. Today we're gonna be using this beautiful rice paper. This is a A4 Christmas sheet trio rice paper. Okay, so we're gonna use this rice paper. Tell me in comments if you like sheets. I love decorating with lamps, and definitely this is my favorite. I love it, and especially for this Christmas, I think this kind of designs, they're gonna be very popular because a lot of people are using sheets and decorating and making it super cute. We're using this small kind of like decor. Okay, this is from the Dollar Tree, and it has wooden beads around. So today we're gonna use it for a wall decor. Okay, so we're gonna make it as a wall decor. I was thinking of making a small tray, but I think it's gonna go for a wall decor. Hi Tracy, hello my girl, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Hi Kathy, happy Wednesday my friend. How are you doing? Right, I really love it my friend, so I'm excited. We're gonna use this one, okay? We're gonna use the big rice paper. So if you are on Decoupage Central, my friend, happy Wednesday. Hope everybody is having a beautiful day. Today we are live on my Facebook page, but also I am live on Decoupage Central, okay? We are cross posting today. So let's go ahead and start working with my design. I am thinking using the fine line crackles, okay? So we're gonna use fine line crackle 1 and 2, okay? So we're gonna use the step 1 and 2 for this project. So as you like, my friend, where do you find that at the Dollar Tree? Yes, Kathy, this is from the Dollar Tree, my friend. Yes, yes, yes. It is in the craft section, so you should go and look around. It is a medium size. Let me tell you, girl, I bought only 2, but it's 9 by 6. So yeah, you can use this as a riser, as a small tray, whatever you want to create, but also you can use it as a wall decor. So I totally love it, and I think for wall decor it's going to look super nice. So we are going to just start. Let's go ahead and make this rice paper, dividing in 2. Okay. And what I'm thinking of this, I have 2 small canvases as well from the Dollar Tree. So am I gonna be using this small designs for this one, okay? So a new reel is coming up, but look how cute is going to be this. I love it. So what I like, when I get 3 rice papers, I always think of my big or medium sized home decor, but also thinking of the small ones. Hello Brenda, how are you my friend? Hi Nidhi, how are you doing my dear? Thank you for saying hello my girl. Kathy, it is raining. No, if it's raining here, no, my girl, it's not raining today. It's not raining today. It is super, super hot, and the weather is beautiful, but it is hot outside. Yes, it's better to be inside. Hi, Mimi. How are you, girl? How are you doing? So, as you have been, we're going to be using this beautiful rice paper. And this is from Decoupage Central, and we're gonna use it on this Dollar Tree decor, okay? So I already paint my base, my first base coating with a chalk paint, and I use ivory, okay? We use ivory, so I just did one. So for the look that I'm going, because I'm going for a vintage look, for the crackle, I'm just gonna give a distressed look, and then I will bring my dark wax around, and after that I will bring my crackle, my fine line crackles, okay? So we're just going to start working with my rice paper, and I'm kind of like just eyeballing. I'm not gonna get it perfectly. You know how I am. I don't like, you know, perfect projects. I always go for the fun projects. And if I need the corners, because I really like the corners of the rice paper, they look super cute, I will use them, okay? But yes, this rice paper comes with little corners, and I like that. So we are just going to start making our print smaller. Hello, hello, Susan. How are you, my girl? Happy Wednesday. Can you believe it? We are in July already, girls. Happy first day of July. How is your day so far? Are you having a good day? Tell me in comments. Any plans for this month? Are you planning something fun? I would love to read your comments, my friend. Okay, so here we have our lamp, and let's see. If it's too big, I will continue making it shorter, okay? All right, so so yes, so we have to continue. Let me make just a line right here. I do have some extra more spaces, and I'm gonna use my brush just to trim that part. And I'm just holding my rice paper with one hand, and the other one I'm just removing the extra part, okay? And we're gonna do the same thing right here. So because it's, you know, July 1st, it's Christmas in July, so we're gonna be doing a Christmas project, a Christmas wall decor. So I'm super excited for this. Mini sign for Christmas. All right, let me go ahead and put it back straight. I do still have to remove more of the paper around the edges because I want to make it more vintage. Okay, look at this. How beautiful is this, my friend? Hi, Sherry. Hello, hello, my girl. How are you? Bridget, hello, my girl. You just got back from vacations. Nice. Where did you go, Bridget? Thank you for being here. Hi, Susan. Hello, my friend. Girl, Susan, that is super hot. Oh my. Tell me about it. And we just start summer. We just start summer. It's super crazy, this weather. Everywhere. It's not only in my state, everywhere. Alrighty, my friends. So let me just continue just removing more of the rice paper. I fun. I want my rice paper to kind of blend with the color of my decor. So some areas will have less rice paper, it will show more of the paint, okay? So that's for the look that I'm going for. And then with my dark wax, that will make my vintage look more fun. Okay, let me see. A little bit more right here. My cats are playing, they're here with me. So don't be surprised you see one of my cats jumping into my drawer. They're funny, they're silly. Alright, I think I got it good now. I want to keep this part. Okay, so now we made it more shorter. Okay, look at my rice paper. Hi Donna, hello my girl, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Kathy, you have to stay inside because you get sick. Oh girl, tell me about it. Yes, Kathy, tell me about that, my friend. I've been getting sick of too much hot weather. Like the hot is too much. I love being in the sun, but it's kind of like it makes me sick right away. So I don't know if I should go to the doctor or it's being a little bit cruel for me. Yeah, I think this looks good. More right here. I'm almost done with this part. Okay, so now it looks much better for me. Now I like it. Alright, so this is how we are going to decoupage our rice paper. Okay, so do you see it from there? I'm showing some of the backgrounds of my decor. So here's where I'm gonna bring more dark wax. Okay. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, my girl. Let me get your comments. So right after we have our rice paper ready, I don't think I'm gonna able to use the little corners. I don't think so, but I will save those for next project. I am going to start decoupaging right away, okay? So we're going to use decoupage varnishing glue, okay? We're gonna go ahead and start working on that. So this will be a small home decor. So it is a Christmas one. But we're gonna make it vintage and we're gonna bring the fine line crackles. I'm super excited because this month is super fun for everybody. Lots of inspirations for Christmas. so here we go. We are going to start applying our decoupage varnish and glue. Okay. And then turn this part and more varnish and glue. You can use Mod Podge, my friends, okay? For decoupaging, I use either Mod Podge or the decoupage glue. So it works great for me. Okay, so right away, I am going to seal my rice paper. So I'm gonna get more decoupage glue and I'm just gonna start applying on top of my rice paper. So I am sealing my rice paper, okay? So it is getting hot in there, my girls. So what's the temperature in your area? Today here in my area, it was kind of like a 92 degrees, but it feels more, but it was super hot today. Okay, so look at that. Look at that, my girls. What do you think? Do you like it? I think with the crackle look, it's going to look beautiful. Love it. Okay, we're gonna just dry this quick. Donna 90s. 90 here and very humid. Oh girl, that is hot. Donna, thank you. Kathy, thank you, my girl. Kathy, it's been 90s for you too. That's a lot, I know, and we are just starting summer. And we are just starting summer. Thank you, Kathy, for sprinkling, my friend. Thank you for sprinkling the love. Yes, yes, and also if you are new to my page, Crafty Carla, or to Decoupage Central, let us know so we can welcome you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Every Wednesday I go live on my page and also on Decoupage Central, and every Wednesday I want to inspire you, but either it's a big project, a small project, you know, I'm here for inspirations, my friend, okay? So hope you get this inspiration, you like it, and this rice paper is beautiful. Right, I feel like I need a little bit more right here. That's it. Super, super quick drying this part. Bridget 97, oh my girl. That is a lot. Oh girl, it's 83 over there now. Wow. Okay, now it's much better, Bridget. Tracy, mid-60s. That's a nice weather, Tracy. Lucky you, girl. Where you at again, Tracy? What state are you in? Donna is 60s over there. I know, 60 sounds wonderful. I know, I love that. Yeah, Tracy, she's very lucky. Hi, Diane. Hello, girl. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Hello, Berta Reyes. Welcome, welcome, my dear. 104 in Texas. Oh, no. That's super hot. Super, super hot, my friend. All right, so now that our rice paper is kind of like drying, let me go ahead and finish drying this. Remember, this is a MDF, and this is from the Dollar Tree. So you have to always make sure before you do other steps on your project, make sure always your MDF is dry, okay? Tracy, Oregon goes nice. That's why it's 60s over there, Tracy. Send the 60s right here. We need it. We need it. Oh, I love the 60s weather. Is the best. Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty. So the next step that we are going to do is I am going to give the vintage look. And I'm going to use a little bit of cashew. Okay, I'm using cashew. Just to give kind of like a blending with my rice paper, and then we'll bring our dark wax. So what I'm gonna do is, let me see which brush I can use. Am I gonna use this one? So we don't need a lot, we just need a small amount. So I think my cashew color has kind of like a similar color for my rice paper. So that's for what I'm going for, okay? All right. I'm just going to create a little bit of the blending my rice paper with my cashew color. And we're gonna do it also around. Right now I'm using my brush, but you can use a sponge for this step. I like using both. So in some areas I'm gonna like get into my rice paper. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. Diana, you're having nice weather over there. Wonderful, girl. Love it. What is your favorite weather temperature? Do you like cold weather, hot weather? It doesn't matter for you. I am more tropical weather. Okay, we're just gonna blend it in. Follow. Trust the process of your projects. Sometimes I do get kind of like, what about if I don't like it? What about if it doesn't look good? Just trust the process, my friend, okay? All right, a little bit around the beads, just to match. I am not doing everything, I'm just doing the beads, the wooden beads. Okay, just to blend it in with the color that I'm using. Just using the same brush. Thank you, Nidhi. Thank you, my friend. I already really like this rice paper. Yeah, and I think for this Christmas, I am going to focus, well, for Christmas and fall, I think I'm gonna focus more, using more this kind of rice papers, lamb, a little bit of cows, you know. I like the traditional Christmas, but I really like the lambs, the sheep's decor. So this is my first rice paper using for Christmas this year. But yeah, this rice paper is beautiful and it is available on Decoupage Central. If you're interested, comment sheet, and when I finish here, I can send you the link. Okay. All right. So far, this is what I have. Okay. So I just paint the wooden beads. I didn't touch this part. I'm not gonna leave that part just as it is. But I kind of blended in my rice paper and with the cashew color. Okay, what do you think? Do you like it? And wait, I think with the crackle, it's going to look much beautiful. I think that is what is going to make this project looking more pretty. All right, let's go ahead and dry. Let's go ahead and dry this super quick. Hi, Pat. Hello, my beautiful Pat. How are you? How is South Florida, girl? How's the weather over there? Donna, 70 for you. Perfect weather. Yes, that's a good weather. That's a good weather, girl. Kathy, 75. And sunny. Yes, definitely we want the sun. I have some friends, they like cloudies, they like those kind of like winter weather. It's beautiful. I love it. It's just not my type of weather. But yeah, I know people that they like the cloudy skies, the winter. I know, I prefer the sunny weather. Yes, my friend, if you are new today, I am live from Pancos, Florida, girl. Pancos, Florida. Bridget, 70 on the beach. Oh, nice. Needing my favorite weather, temperature is 70 to highs 80s. Yeah, that's a good one. 70, 80s, that's good. That's a good match. Thank you, girls. Thank you, my friends. All right, now that this is all dry, we are going to get the dark wax. Let's go straight to the dark wax. Let me see. Hello, Dottie. How are you, girl? Welcome, welcome. First time watching me. Thank you so much. Welcome, my girl. Thank you, Dottie. Thank you so much for being here. Let's say welcome to Dottie. She is on Decoupage Central. That is super sweet. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, so now we're gonna get the dark wax. And I'm thinking of using, because I don't know if you noticed, my rice paper has a little bit kind of like a black spot over there. It's the rice paper. That's how it looks like. So I'm thinking of using a black wax, okay? But we are not going to use a lot, okay? We're just gonna use a tiny bit just to give that just to give the vintage look. And I'm thinking of using a small brush. Let me see if I can use this. All right. So we're gonna go first with the dark wax, which is the black, okay? So I always offload my wax. And I'm gonna like tap, 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 tap. Again, we are blending it with my rice paper. Okay, look at that. You see this? We are loving Tracy's weather. All right, we're gonna do it kind of like around here as well. And I didn't use a clear wax. I really want my edges to have that dark look, okay? But you can use clear wax before you do this. But I didn't do it, okay? If you are new using dark waxes, always, my advice is always use a clear wax first, and then you can bring your dark waxes, blend it in with your home decor. Some areas we're gonna have more dark colors, and the other one will have just not so much like other parts. Dottie, where are you watching us from, my friend? If you're new to my page, let us know, my friends. Tell us where you're watching us from. Right now we're gonna blend it in here. So it's Christmas in July, my friend. Anybody is already crafting for Christmas? Oh, I like it. What do you think? What do you think? Do you like it? Can you see it from there? So it has a dark background and it blends with my rice paper edges. Tell me in comments. Maybe a little bit more right here. And what I'm gonna do, we're gonna give that look as well to the wooden beads. That way everything match. With my leftover wax, I'm just going around the wooden beads and bring the dark look. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, my girl. Okay, like it. So now I have to seal my rice paper and everything else. Let me see. So now I am going to use, I'm gonna use again the decoupage varnish and glue just to seal my background, and then I can bring my crackle. Okay? Hello, hello. Excuse me, my friends. Just give me a second. Sorry, I'm suffering from allergies. My allergies, they are just out of control. All right, we're gonna just go ahead and seal everything with my decoupage varnish and glue. Okay? So I think it's going to work. Alright. First I'm gonna start from the inside again. And then the outside. Okay, super. And now we're gonna dry this quick. So once this dry, we're gonna start working with the fine line crackle varnish part 1. Yeah, part 1, okay? Tell me in comments, have you tried using this fine line crackles? Have you tried before? Okay. Let me start putting my stuff away. I was thinking maybe I can get some stamps, but I already sealed this part. It's okay. We're just gonna leave it like that. Hi Cheryl, hello my friend, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Kathy, you used it before and it's fun to do. I love it, my friend. How often do you use your fine line crackles, Kathy? I don't use it too much, but every time when I'm using it, I always enjoy the time. Like, I love it. I like the effect. Alrighty, so we're gonna start first with the component 1, okay? Alright, so here we go. We're just gonna do everything. And we're gonna start from top, moving to the sides. I need to get a new bottle because mine is already almost gone. So we're gonna get the cracks, but those are the little ones. I try not to use as much because I want to save it. Every time I go and look for this fine line crackles, they're sold out. Okay, and then we come here. Am I gonna get some embellishment around the edges on the inside? What do you think is going to look nice? Okay, I think I have that done. Gonna bring this plastic in here. Susan, you haven't been doing any craftings. I haven't tried this yet. Girl, you're gonna love this fine line crackles. It's super fun. But I know, my friend, I know. Take it slow, my dear. I know you love crafting. Alright, so usually with fine line crackle component 1, you let it set and dry by itself. But because I am doing a demonstration, we have to dry, okay? But if you are not recording, always let your fine line crackles dry by itself, okay, my friend? Oh, Kathy, you're so sweet. Thank you, girl. Thank you. So now it's raining. I hear the rain. I hear the rain. I know you're gonna be hearing the rain soon. So my friends, don't forget Decoupage Central, they bring new items, new products for you all. So if you haven't get a chance to go to the website, go check it out. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna find embellishments. You're gonna find permanent stickers, iron-on items, rice papers for sure, IOD products. So Decoupage Central is growing and growing, and it's becoming my favorite store. It is one of my favorite stores. So check the website for Decoupage Central, my friend. I need to get new permanent stickers for my projects. They look super cool and super easy to work with. Easy the transfers. Cheryl, for Decoupage Central, I have my affiliate link. I have my affiliate link. I think I don't have my link in my description. Or I do? I don't think so. I think I forgot to add my affiliate link. But comment if you're interested in the rice paper, and I will send you that right after I finish here. Hello, Teresa. How are you? First time watching me? Yay! Welcome, Teresa. Let's welcome our new friend, Teresa, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, my friend. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Tell us where you're watching us from today, Teresa. Cheryl, how was your event? I was thinking of you, Cheryl. I was thinking of you, my friend. I know you had an event, my friend. Yes, Cheryl, I will send you the link for the new transfers. Yes, my dear. Teresa, she's watching us from Illinois. Welcome. We're so happy you're here, my friend. How's the weather in Illinois? It is hot. It's raining. All right, let's see. Let me check. I think this needs a little bit more. Just to share with everybody, if you're just hopping in, we're doing a home decor. This is a rice paper. We already decoupaged the rice paper into this small decor. This is from the Dollar Tree, the wooden tray. And right now we are doing part 1 of the Fine Line Crackle. And then the next one would be step number 2, okay? Making sure this is all dry. It looks good. Yeah. All right. So part 1 is done. Okay. So we already did part 1. So now it's part 2. Okay. So part 2 is coming, and this is where you get the Fine Line Crackles. Okay. So we're using component number 2. Hello, Teresa Miner. How are you? Nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Of course, Teresa. Yes, I will send you the link. Do you want the link from the transfers, the link from the shop, or the link for the rice paper? Just tell me in comments, and I will get that right after I finish here, my friend. All right, so now we're gonna use, hi Marilyn, hello my friend, happy Wednesday. It's so nice seeing everybody here today. Thank you my friends. All right, so here we go, component 2. This is for the Fine Line Crackle. So yeah, I need to get another set of this Pentar Fine Line Crackles because the varnish, because I see I have just a small amount. Okay, so this rice paper came with a medium size print and 2 small ones. Maybe I can make a small one. Let's see what time it says. We're doing good in time. Okay, so we're almost done with this. Okay, I think we got it. I can see the reflection and it looks, so far it's looking good. Maybe a little bit more on top just to make it all the part good, even, perfect. Okay. All right, so we already applied component number 2. Yes, Kathy, I love seeing your projects. Go for it, my friend. All right, so we already applied, you see the component number 2 is for the Fine Line Crackle. So it's shiny now because this is what is going to give that small cracks, but also the porcelain look, okay? So that's what I'm going for with this project, okay? Teresa, you never done a crackle project before. My friend, I love using Pentar. Pentar is a good product for fine line crackles or crackles, but also Dixie Belle. Okay, so these two are my good friends. I'm always using them, especially depending for what kind of crackle or cracks do you want to get into your project. Again, because I'm doing it live, I have to dry. But if you're home or if I'm home, I will let this dry by itself and you will get better results, okay? But because I'm drying this, doing it as a demonstration, then sometimes the cracks, they're a little bit different. You know, I always get good results, but it's good just to let it dry by itself. What a beautiful finish. And wait, Mimi, wait, girl, because this is only the fine line crackles. After you finish bringing all the small cracks in your project, I use glossy varnish from Pentar, and this gives the glossy look. This is another favorite product for that I use for my finishing touch-ups when I'm doing this kind of cracks. Sure, you haven't done crackle forever, girl. When you have a chance, try with your stencils. You're gonna love it. Oh, Teresa, you're so sweet. Welcome. We're happy you're here with us, my friend. I'm hoping I'm inspiring you today and to everybody to grab something that you have in your craft room and go for it. Be creative, have fun. Dixie Belle had products to crack as well. To give a crackle, yes, I do have that. I have that crackle from Dixie Belle as well, my friend. I use it. I like it. But it's only for the regular crackle. It's not for part 1, part 2. It's only for regular crackle look. Let me work on this. I think I have it right here, somewhere right here in my studio. But yes, that was my first crackle that I started with, and then I found Pentar and I fell in love with Pentar. All right, let's give it a break. Remember, I am just hurting my component number 2, but just take breaks when you're doing this step. I will start showing you when we see that little cracks. And I start seeing them already. So beautiful. If you get closer, always, if you decide drying, like using your hair dryer for this step, for your fine line crackles, always move your heat tool, okay? Do never just keep it in one place because you don't want to burn that. So let me show you. Hopefully you can see it from there. I think it's too soon, but there's some small cracks just right here. There you go. You see that? You see that? So it's getting in there. It's getting in there. Oh yes, I see that. So this is the fun part. This is the fun part. This is what magic start transforming and making your project beautiful. So I start seeing more little cracks as well coming in. Mimi, you're so funny. I love you, girl. Sure, I need to do the same again. Girl, you're gonna love it. How was your event, Cheryl? You had a good time? How was the weather? Hi, Mary. Hello. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Thanks for saying hello, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, yes. Let me show you a sneak peek. Can you see it? Let me see. There you go. You see some small cracks? I think I'm gonna change the lighting for, I don't know why my lights look so different today. Look like somebody was playing here. Let me see. Yeah, okay. I think that looks much better. Daytime. Oh yes, I see those cracks. They're coming in, my friend. So for the outside, I think I like the white. I don't know yet if tomorrow you're gonna see this with a small bow, maybe on top, something small like that. I will show you just to give you an idea. It's a wall decor, okay? So it's gonna be a wall decor, but for the outside, because I'm gonna use gold, maybe I go with gold, with a touch of gold. I'm not sure yet. Mimi, how was work, my friend? Oh, thank you, Teresa. Yes, my friends, if you has a Facebook page, drop here in comments so Teresa can start following you, my friend. That is so sweet of you, Teresa. Thank you, my dear. I love that, Teresa. Thank you, my friend. I love supporting everybody, my friends. So drop your Facebook page here in comments. If I am not following you, I will follow you back, my friend, okay? We are here to support each other. Wow, let me show you. Are you ready? Are you ready, my friend? It looks so cool. All right, here it comes. Let me get a, there you go. Do you see the cracks? Look at that. Do you see it? You see with the lighting. I love it. And we're gonna just continue giving one more chance to get more cracks, but we're almost done. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, my friend. But you're gonna come back, Susan. You're gonna come back, my friend. You're gonna come back on craftings, my dear. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy, she's always sharing her projects with me. She's doing good with crackles. She's doing awesome job with her small fine line crackles projects. So if you want to share your project with me, my friend, or with Decoupage Central, just message me and we would love to see your project. Okay, so I think we're almost done with this step. We're just gonna give some time to cool down. Have my fan on. I just love the fine line crackles. You will start seeing more the cracks when I start bringing the dark wax. Okay. Now, I do have two kind of different wax paste. I have a metallic one, but this is a bronze. What do you think about bronze? Or I have a antique paste that also works for this. We're gonna do a small test. Whichever goes good with that, I will use that. I would like to see it with the bronze. I like that. Look at that. That's the bronze. And this is the antique gold. Thank you, Susan. I know. Happy 4th of July. Any plans for this weekend? Thank you, my friends. Anybody is doing something fun for 4th of July? All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, let's do with the bronze. Maybe with the bronze. Yeah. All right, here comes the bronze. All right, a small test. I always do here in the corner. We just need a small touch of that. Oh, the bronze is looking nice. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. You see that? That is the bronze. I like the bronze. But let's see with the antique gold. Let's do the other side with the antique gold. A little bit more of the bronze. Oh, definitely I'm going for the bronze. Yes. So this is bronze and this is antique gold. Do you see that? Bronze, wax, and antique. So I think we're gonna do this. All right, we're gonna do the bronze. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me just do that for you. A little bit of the bronze. There you go. Sorry, I'm shaking it. And then with my towel, buff it up. Buff it up, buff it up. Look at that. Look at that, my friend. Bridget, definitely bronze. I know, yes. So again, buff it up right away. Okay. With something soft, okay? So I'm using this. This is a, I think it's polyester. So use any towel, but it's soft. That is soft because you don't want to scratch your project. So I'm almost done with this. A little bit more right here. Okay, look at that. What do you think? Looks good. Yes. Teresa, I've been crafting for many years, my friend, but my page is being almost 6 years. So this August, it will be 6 years, my friend. I love crafting. I love doing home decor. I like doing a little bit of everything, my friend. Alrighty, so I'm done with my crackle and bring my metallic wax. So now what I have in mind, and that will be for later, is I am going to make a small bow. I am not going to make it today, but this is just as a reference. That way you can see it. It will be a small bow, okay? But I'm going to use different laces and a embellishment in the center, okay? Something like that, all right? So now that I have the bronze, maybe I can bring that just around here as well, just to blend it in with my yes, just to blend it in with my cracks so it looks more matching and also more vintage. Okay. And I was thinking to seal my home decor, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it set and making sure my cracks dry completely, and then I can bring my glossy sealer. Okay, so tomorrow or later today, or most likely tomorrow, you're gonna see this project different. And I think I'm just gonna leave with the ivory color for the sizes. Oh yes, I like this bronze look. And something that I wanna also, let me see, hopefully looks good on it. Let me just put it a little bit more. Okay. Now we are done. Let me show you. Look at that. Hi, Judy. How are you, my friend? Happy Wednesday. Look at that. Do you like it with the bow, Susan? Yay! Thank you, my friend. I love when you girls give me advices. I love that. I'm thinking maybe, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, but maybe, I don't know if I should go with something in the inside. I don't know. It's just a thought. Maybe it's too much. Let me see. I like it. I want to put something inside, but I don't know. I'm not sure which one to use. Let me see if I can bring the gold. I don't know. What do you think? Should I go for this look, or it looks good without my embellishment? Do you think I should go with this, with the bling wrap, or without? Let's see. It's okay. We're just gonna leave it like that. Maybe red. I have this red. Maybe with a red. I like the red too. Look at this. Look at this. And this is from, oh yes, I think I like it. I like it without. Okay, without it is. Okay, next time. I will say that for next time. Alrighty, my friends. So I'm not gonna seal this right away, but this is the glossy varnish that I use to seal my projects, okay? Especially that it has the crackle, fine line crackles. So I'm just gonna wait maybe before I go to bedtime and just apply one even coat of this, and I'm gonna let it dry, okay? This doesn't dry right away. You have to let this to dry. So this will give me a glossy look, but also is good for my fine line crackles, okay? The outline, the white will stay like that. Here in the back, I will put a hanger because this is a wall decor. And of course, tomorrow you're gonna see it with a mini bowl. Something that match right here, okay? Something small, not too big, but something like that. Okay, my friend? The red is pretty, yes. And I got it from Decoupage Central. I need to get more bling wraps from Decoupage Central. So yes, it is a beautiful one. So, but this is what we did today, my friend. Of course, Teresa, yes, my friend. Maybe on the outline. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. Oh. Oh. I like your idea, Bridget. Oh, yes. I think the red looks super nice. Look at that. Look at the red embellishment. What do you think? Should I keep it with the white or red? I like it. I think the outline, I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do that later. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it. Yes, the red. Okay, so tomorrow you will see the red embellishment. Also is from Decoupage Central. Beautiful rhinestone, and you will see that around my home decor. Okay, have a good evening, my friend. Thank you, Mimi. Bridget, you like the red pops a lot. Yes, girl, thank you so much. Thank you. I really like outside. I was thinking on the inside, but the inside just looks beautiful like that. But for the outside, it looks super nice. So tomorrow you're gonna see that. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Yuri. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Decoupage Central, for having me today. Hope you enjoyed this quick project. It was super fun. This rice paper is available. Comment link for the rice paper, and I will send you the link right away to your comment, my friend. But thank you, everybody. Thank you to the new members. Thank you, Teresa, for being here. Thank you, my friends. Have a blessed evening. Happy 4th of July. Thank you for everything. Thank you, my friends. I will see you all soon, and thank you, Decoupage Central, again for having me. Bye bye, my friends. See you next week. Bye. Yes, thank you. Bye, my friend. Bye, Susan. Bye, everybody.